Yes, the Real Reviewer is live once again for a live stream on Alien Romulus 2023. Yeah, a Hulu movie coming out on Hulu, probably 2023. The information is kind of a little bit scarce right now, but they're coming out with more and more. The cast, the characters. This has got to be a live stream, a real talk, live rant on Alien Romulus. Let's just start off right off the bat. I love the title Romulus. Alien Romulus. Just saying it sounds cool. At first, it's hard to probably pronounce. For me, it was, but I just, you work it out. It's really cool. Love the title. Gotta love that. I gotta put a real rant reviewer emoji just to love that. Let's put the love face here. This is with the membership. You gotta get that membership. Get the emojis. Get the badges. Check it out. Show your support. There we go. Bam. That is a done deal there. So yeah, that's how we do it here. But listen, so Romulus is a movie that sounds really good. Now I want to talk about the director here, Fede Alvarez. He's coming from Evil Dead and Don't Breathe. Right off the bat, guys. Evil Dead. Look at that. I got the rant face. Look at that. You got to have that because I'm just so excited that Fede here has put. I'm sorry for mispronouncing his first name, but Mr. Alvarez, Don't Breathe. So we know he was bringing the scares. He knows how to scare you. Man, he knows how to set atmosphere too, and that's what you want with any Alien film. We haven't got atmosphere in Alien for how long, people? So it's been a while. It's been a while. So I'm just doing audio right here, checking the stream, make sure we're good. But I'm just doing audio because I want to concentrate on, the chat and Alien Romulus. I will be bringing up other Alien films, the whole fucking kit and caboodle if we can throughout this live stream. But there it is, Romulus. And they do have some poster art. You can see that. Try to grab a little bit as I could. And it looks great. Look at this weird-ass looking alien. I believe in Fede. I believe in Alvarez. He does have potential here to do something with this movie, this franchise that has been so deaded for a long time. Now, look, let's cover the franchise. Of course, Alien is like, the scares. The Alien is the original scare. It is the master of scares without showing you. That is for sure. I wanted to mention, too, Ridley Scott is the executive producer on this film, backing Alvarez. So he gives his blessing, Mr. Scott. And, Mr. Scott's done with the aliens. That's how I get the drift of it. 1979's Alien, of course. He comes out. He wanted to do scares, and he gives the reins to Cameron for Aliens, which is not one of my favorite Alien films. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Alien, of course, you got Ridley Scott. He doesn't show you the monster. Now these days, no, Scott has to give it up. Scott is done with the aliens, showing you the aliens and the xenomorphs. And I really think Alvarez is going to do something special with the xenomorphs. Listen, is he going to use CGI? Probably. I mean, they don't do practical anymore. And that's where the scares really are. But, CGI, we always know it's CGI. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm confused here. But in Alien, there's no, basically no CGI except for the space, of course, and all that shit. But the aliens are really practical. That's what you had to have back then. You had to have practical. So you're forced to make a good movie. So, this is a Hulu movie here, this Romulus. So we're going to cover that as well. I think Hulu gets a bad rap. I really do. I think there's 1 or 2, 3, 4 good movies I've seen on Hulu out of the thousands that they have. Original ones. We'll talk about that as well if I can come back to it. But let's go back to 79's Alien. So, of course, it's scary. But has any other Alien film been scary after Alien, 1979? No, it has not. Because once you reveal the monster or take the mask off the beast, you're not scared of the faceless monster anymore because you see its face. So, of course, Alien Covenant here. Fuck me, man. They had a good scene right here. I love this shot. They really drew us in with that, and it was really shit. So that's what they do here with this Alien franchise. And I hope they're not doing this. Now, listen, they're releasing it on Hulu, but, oh boy, I got to get to that. I'm just so hungry for that. But let's get on. Like I said, Alien is, of course, a classic, a historical movie, man. It's so fucking good. Like, you got to give Alien a chance. It feels like when you watch the first Alien by Mr. Scott, Mr. Ridley, and Sigourney Weaver, the whole cast, Tom Skerritt, you got everybody in this film. It feels such like a sci-fi, like should be. But some people, I could see it being too slow of a burn. I could see it being too long. Definitely, man. There's a lot of shit that I would like to edit out and get right to the xenomorphs and see more of the xenomorphs. That's what I love about the movie. It makes you want to tune into the next film to see more. And of course, in Aliens 1986's, we get more 6, 7 years later, James Cameron, of course, Mr. Action, puts us onto that shit, and it just throws 100,000 of these things at us at a time, and we're just seeing them all the time. Not a problem to handle them and shoot their brains out. Yeah, so leave it to Cameron there. But then you go to Alien 3 in 92, of course, and this is one of the most hated aliens in the franchise, no doubt about it. But to me, it tries to throw back to the original 79. It tries to be scary. You see here the alien. This is from Romulus. I try to get as much Romulus as I could. Here's some cast of it. Of course, new characters, everyone, for this Romulus movie. So like I said, the Alien franchise. I want to cover Romulus, but that's just the little bit of a history of the Alien franchise. So we're jumping into Romulus. Hulu has it. Here's a right cast. Do we care about these characters? Are we going to connect with these characters? No. And they're going to bring stereotypical shit to the movie? Yeah, they are. Hip shit. Even though this movie takes place probably in the future, I'm sure not in the past, of course. Gotta take in the futures. They're still talking about modern shit today. They're gonna put in the movie to try to make us laugh or smile or relate to the characters in some way. But let's have them. Why can't we relate emotionally? Why don't they have a fucking emotional problem coming into Alien Romulus? And I love saying this title, Romulus. This is the first time the Real Rant reviewer might be hugely excited for a movie, a Hulu movie at that. I'm just so excited. With Alvarez at the fucking helm, this shit could be something, everyone. I'm so excited. This is one of the I'm going to do a positive stream here, if I can, on Alien Romulus 2023. Maybe. We're going to get Romulus in 2023. Please leave your comments down below. Let me know if we're going to get that. I really want to know, because Romulus is something that, the hardcore fans, really want to get their hands on. So I've been dying to see a great new Alien movie. I mean, you could see the reviewer emoji face there, get the membership. But I'm telling you now, Hulu has something special. They can bring in a lot of viewers. If they try to release this movie, probably going in October, late October, they're battling a lot. They're battling Salem's Lot. They're battling another movie coming out what is it? The Exorcist. So you don't want to you can do that, because oh man, it's so confusing with the marketing for Alien Romulus. But I love the fucking title. I love the title. You have something strong here with the Romulus title. So you want to keep that running, man. They should not change the title. Mr. Alvarez, Ridley Scott, the studio, do not change that title. Alien Romulus, sounds so good. It sounds so futuristic coming off the tongue. Really enjoy saying that. But what we have as far as titles go, everyone? Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Alien Covenant. And they try to do a whole different thing, Prometheus, which was obviously, you don't want to do that. You want to go back to the fucking aliens. That's where the money is. The xenomorphs. Look at this thing. So this is like concept poster art that's all around. Check it out, man. It's really cool. It's scary. This movie can be scary. You got Alvarez. Feedy is so good. Don't breathe, everyone. Fucking Evil Dead 2013, my favorite Evil Dead. Come on. If that's saying much, but Don't Breathe is such a nuance to cinema. It was such an original idea. I've never seen anything like Don't Breathe done in that fashion of a home invasion, and how creepy, and the twists and turns he has in there, Mr. Alvarez. I feel like with Alien Romulus, he's gonna do that same thing. He's gonna come out and just really surprise us with a twist. I really believe that. I believe in this plot line, this story. Mr. Alvarez has some good writers probably backing him from Don't Breathe. Cool concept art, too. Credit there to that artist. It's fucking sweet. I love that shit. So the xenomorph is very important. I think Alvarez also knows the story is important, that he has to keep us, the audience, engaged in the story. Just like Ripley in the original. We're so engaged in her. It wasn't what she was, jokes she was cracking, or, her hipness or anything like that. It was just her being Ripley, man. Being someone that is sacrificial, that wants to do the right thing all the time, and wants to fight and live. And do what's smart and do what's right, but she's being, obviously, connived and undercutted by robots and shit. You know the story there. But listen, let's stay on Romulus and keep on that. Romulus 2023. You have a lot going. Like I said, you have the xenomorphs. You have Mr. Alvarez. You have Scott backing the film, so you could put Ridley Scott's name on this trailer. You could put Ridley Scott's name all over the poster. That's what I love about it too. Ridley is just like, you know what? Take it. He's not Mr. Carpenter, where he's like, listen, I don't want my work fucked up, or I don't want the beast to be released, and I'm tired of it. No, he's just like, listen, Mr. Alvarez, take this idea, make it your own. Come with the heat. Bring it to us. Let me see what you got as far as your team does. That's what I think Ridley Scott's doing. He's stepping back, obviously putting his name to it because he believes in Mr. Alvarez, and so do we. We have to believe in this guy, man. I mean, Feedy has done a lot of fucking work, so I'm thinking this alien Romulus is gonna be just fucking a ravaging of a film. We know we're gonna get gore. We know we're gonna get gore. Now, how's he gonna do the face huggers? That's something that's up to Alvarez and his team, of course, behind this film. But I believe that he's going to go another direction. I mean, of course, you can't change what the face huggers do and how they operate, what they implant into your body. But come on, you got Evil Dead fucking Eddie Alvarez. I'm banging my knees. I'm banging this whole house. I'm banging wherever I'm at because I'm telling you, we're going to bang the world when we watch this on Hulu together. Now, listen, let's cover Hulu and people dogging Hulu. Now, listen. I will dog Hulu. There's no doubt about it. I shit all over Hulu. Hulu has some movies, but I'm telling you, they do have one or two originals, everyone. They had a No Exit original movie it was half decent. They had half decent actors. They had the Prey movie, of course. They had Prey with the Predator. Now everyone says, okay, it's not what we wanted. It's a different era. It was a different whole fucking thing they were expecting. Blah blah. They tried. That you could see the vision that Hulu was trying to go at. It was all more over the marketing. Hulu really pushed Prey. They pushed it so hard that the real Rant reviewer tuned into that stuff, tuned into that movie and watched it and did not really love it as a Predator movie, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what they were trying to do. And you could see Mr. Alvarez. Look at this cover art when it comes out. When you see the poster, I'm telling you, any Alien fan or not an Alien fan, because that Romulus is just so cool to say. I don't know. I think that Romulus title attracts people outside of the Alien franchise. That's the thing you always want to say, is how do I get to get other people that don't know about Alien or don't even like Aliens or don't even like the franchise, don't even know about it. Because come on, people, it has been a long, long fucking time. I mean, they try to come out with the Covenant. I know, Danny McBride, the jokes, and they take out Franco right in the beginning. Big mistake. You got a big name in your film. Don't fucking do that. That's not something right in the beginning. Mind me of some Seagal shit in the Executive Decision, man. Such disappointment just to have Franco murked out, burned alive in the first second. So I don't know. Alvarez, like I said, he's got a young cast here with Romulus 2023. And when you have a young cast, it's a hit or miss. It's 50-50 coin damn flip. But with this kind of movie, you want to start fresh. And I don't mind seeing it. I expect to see fresh faces, everyone. We do. Of course we do by now. Sigourney Weaver's like 80 years old, 70 years old, everyone. I mean, she could make a cameo. You do have Ridley Scott as your executive producer. He is great friends, I'm sure, with Mrs. Weaver. He would definitely put in a word and have Mrs. Weaver maybe appear virtually, like they did with Whalen Industries, you know what I'm saying? Like they did in Prometheus, have him holographically appear, what have you. And that's fine. That's cool. Now let's talk about the guns and the action. Of course, this is the futuristic movie. Of course, you have xenomorphs after you. You got to have some kind of weaponry to take them down, right? Not necessarily. I want to talk about the game Alien Isolation and how they did it so well with just surviving, and just like Alien did it. So the game Alien Isolation, if you haven't played it, is exactly like the Alien concept of the movie, where you don't have, the fucking crazy pulse rifles like in Aliens of 1986. You don't have 100 xenomorphs coming at you and you have these grenades and you're a fucking army veteran. These people in Alien people were just a salvaging crew. Remember that. They're a salvaging crew in Alien 1979. So they're not made for battle for aliens and xenomorphs. That's what makes the movie scary. And that's what makes us connect with these characters. We're really feeling for them. Lost in space. Look at that, the headline, of course. No one can hear you scream in space. Fucking aliens, so perfect with it, and that is the truth. No one can hear you scream. And these people are just, salvagers. They're not soldiers, people. That's what we're forgetting. So when you go right to Aliens 1986, you're like, oh, shit, yeah, that's right. Any army would take them down and shit. No, but what if the xenomorphs, cornered regular people? I really hope that happens in Alien Romulus 2023, if you want to call it that. Don't know when they're really going to release this fucking movie on Hulu. They're still shooting the film. Supposedly, they just started shooting in February 2023 of Romulus with Alvarez and the crew. Yeah, so that's what you want to do is basically have the crew not be soldiers and not have guns all over the fucking ship, and that's the way it is. You can't do much about it. You can't do much about protecting your own ass because you don't have 50 million pulse rifles on board and you're not shooting 1,000 guns at 1,000 xenomorphs. I want one, maybe even one xenomorph. That's the queen or some shit. Who fucking knows? We know they got to multiply. They got to find the eggs. They got to find the face huggers. The only way for them to multiply is to, take a human host and plant that face hugger. So, man, Romulus has a lot to live up to, and they have a lot, but I believe that they do have Alvarez, man. This fucking director of Don't Breathe is going to bring us the Alien movie that we so craved, that we looked for. And that's what I'm saying about this film. I'm going to give it a random emoji, maybe. Let me see. What do we have here lined up? Let's give it the gun, the pulse rifle. There we go. Boom. Pulse rifle emoji activated. Get it on the membership. Come on now. We got to love that shit. I want more emojis unlocked. Let's go. So, and here's a poster art. Look at this girl. Like, you could feel for this girl. She's pretty. She's cute. She's young. She seems like down to earth. Like already the look of the main character here. I believe this is Casey something, but she's a new actress, so it's not no point in me to start naming these people. But there's a couple obviously new people. But I think there's going to be some, if you want to call them legacy. I mean, I want to see Weaver, man. Like I said, in a virtual Zoom call, Zoom call back up in 2050,000 or whatever the fucking year is going to be here for this film. But you got to have the cast be vulnerable. That is the point the Real Rant Reviewer is trying to make here. Have the cast be vulnerable. They're not super soldiers. They don't have a million fucking weapons, and they don't have grenades and explosives, or even flamethrowers. Maybe they can make the flamethrowers, kind of like they did in Alien. That's the thing about Alien, everyone, that we lost track of, was the vulnerability of the crew. This crew from Alien was not fucking... Their mission was not to conserve an alien. Their mission was to do other shit, and they didn't have weapons on board to protect themselves. So they had to use them to, their wits, their mind, and each other. But, of course, look how that worked out. Weaver was the only one that survived in a fucking cat. So... woo! You're covering a lot with the alien, and I'm telling you, Romulus, man, just say it. Romulus, alien, Romulus. It sounds so good coming off the tongue. It sounds like there's a lot there when you say Romulus. It doesn't feel futuristic, and it's such a powerful word. Rarely heard that word or even used that word myself until today. Wow, when you're dealing with shit like that, you already have good writing because they're already coming out with a title that is spanking good. You got to keep it. And you know how I am about my titles, everyone. Check the channel, check the live streams. When we real talk these movies, man, I'm telling you, I'm so hard on the titles about films because that is what brings us in. That's what makes me want to Google it. That's what makes me want to look it up on IMDb and check the rating. But let's get back to, Romulus and what you think about the Hulu release. Now, Hulu, like I was saying, Hulu has a couple good movies. It gets shitted on. Now, listen to me. It doesn't matter to the Real Rant Reviewer what streaming platform you release this movie, Alien Romulus. It doesn't matter to the Real Rant Reviewer. Now, it might matter to the masses, but does it matter to me? No, and I like to believe I do have the heart and pulse of the masses, of the viewer, of the audience, and that's what we do here. We keep it real. So, yeah, I believe I will see it on any streaming platform. It could come on HBO Max. It could come on Hulu. It could come on Pluto TV. It could come on fucking Roku, for all I care. If they put this on Roku for free, I would fucking see. Of course, you get millions more views, obviously. This ain't no Weird Al shit. You don't got to give this movie away because it's that shitty. No, it is Alien. Hold this shit up in regard, no doubt about it. Now, listen, they weren't releasing in theaters. Maybe they're thinking... See, I don't know why they. You know why they do it, everyone, for money and views. Obviously, that's why they're releasing it on a streaming platform. I don't know if they're going to release it in theaters or not. I really don't care to look that shit up and research it too hardcore. Because, like I said, the real Rim reviewer, any real Alien fan, or even out of Aliens, when you hear and probably see the trailer, I wonder about the music as well. I hope Ridley Scott here has one of his old school composers on board for this film. Alien. Oh, Alien had a memorable score. It has that theme, but it's not. It's an ambient theme. It's not like an orchestral theme. I want some strings and some humming and some crazy shit as the xenomorph rises behind one of these characters to rip their fucking heart out. I want this orchestral rise from Mr. Alvarez as this xenomorph is rising in the dark with the smoke and the dripping drool. I love that fucking drool, the slime drool that comes off the xenomorph. Who doesn't love that shit? And then shaking of the teeth as it's about to release that second mouth, if you want to call it, and rip through your chest or your head. I want to see scenes like that, and I want the music to ramp up and feel that fucking scare. I want these fuckers running. I want them hiding. I don't even want them running. I've seen all the running I want to see in Alien series. They're always running. Alien 3, they're running through the corridors. Alien, they're running. Aliens, they're running. They're running from the xenomorphs, even with guns. They're out of there. So in every Alien Resurrection, they have to run, they have to swim, they have to get out. So I want them to be stuck and have to be able to try to hide from these things, just like in what, everyone? Alien Isolation, the video game. Yes! What a great idea to have to hide and have no weapons, just like that game. I hope Alvarez, Mr. Feedy here, has a pulse on this movie and what's trending right now and what would be scary. And you gotta say he does, because he knows Evil Dead. Now, is Evil Dead scary, everyone? Of course, 2013's Evil Dead is not scary, but it's the atmosphere, it's the cinematography. Of course it's scary. Look at, they're out in the woods. He has one of the best looking fucking environments, and Don't Breathe. He makes a house look like a fucking hellhole. Look at him. Look like a dungeon. It's just crazy. His cinematography is off the wall. I'm giving him that credit, because whoever he's employing to do the cinematography, to produce, to edit, to do all the shit, the production design, the costumes, even the dialogue is not half bad with Mr. Alvarez around when you've got him behind the camera. So I feel like, like I said, when you're putting it on Hulu, doesn't matter the streaming service, we're going to see it. Now, the question, of course, you always ask yourself, as, anyone, is why would I want to go see this movie? I put myself out of the shoes of an Alien fan. Like, I've never seen the fucking Aliens. Now, when you see something like this on a poster or on a trailer for a split second, whoa, you're lit up a little bit, aren't you? You're a little curious. I'd say that. So, especially a face hugger scene, man. I don't know what they're going to show us in the trailer. There's no trailer drop just yet, everyone, but they're getting close, probably. I mean, they're still shooting the movie, apparently, but I'm sure they're going to wrap it up and release this fucker really quick. I mean, I would do it. Fucking bang it out, because you got a great title, Romulus. Fuck that. I'm tuning in. It doesn't matter where or when. I got to see the film. Now, listen, let's get back to that. How do you get, out of the shoes of an alien person that knows Alien, that loves Weaver, that knows everything about xenomorphs, that plays the video games, all that shit, right? How do you get out of that? And the answer to that question is you basically think about, subtracting the alien. So what you do is, how do you bring in people without showing the alien? So that's what I'm saying, because, that's what I would think about for Mr. Alvarez with the trailer, or with, is even the poster art, man. Don't show us the alien. So do the whole trailer, everyone. I don't want to see any xenomorph. They did it in Alien 3, where they had a great scene with, Miss Weaver here with Ridley, with the doctor in Alien 3. And she's in the prison, and the doctor's taking care of her. And it's in the trailer where the xenomorph comes right up to her face after killing the doctor. Great scene. And it goes right up into her face, and he's drooling and shit. He doesn't kill her, but it's a poster art, right? It was all over the trailer back then, in the 90s. I remember in 92, they played this all over the TV, and that was the picture. That was what really wanted me to tune in for some reason. That xenomorph right face to face with her, and her turning her face, and the fucking thing drooling. So you want to take that out. See, because that's what Alien 3 marketing was doing. They were just bringing in people that know Alien, that follow the story of Ridley, of Weaver. They follow this story. They follow the franchise. Of course, 1, 2, and 3 are doing that. They're giving us all that. And then, of course, you go to Alien Resurrection trying to bring in other people, but they did it the wrong way. So let's talk about doing it the right way. You take out the xenomorphs, and you, Mr. Alvarez, you know how to cut a fucking trailer. Don't you tell the Real Ram reviewer, Mr. Alvarez doesn't know how to cut a trailer, everyone. Check out check out the Don't Breathe fucking trailer. All right? So everyone was, what the fuck? Hell yeah. So he knows how to cut a trailer. He has proof. We have proof of his work. So, man, I'm feeling good about this Romulus. And that's what you want to do. You want to just show us the darkness. You want to, I want the music. He's got to have great music with this trailer, everyone, if he's not going to show us a xenomorph. I really don't care about seeing the xenomorph. And that's what I'm saying, because I'm an Alien fan. So I'm used to it, and I'm used to seeing the xenomorph in the trailer or in the poster. I'm used to it. I'm expecting, as a fan, to see that xenomorph. And I'm disappointed if I don't get him a little bit, ain't I? So that's why I know I'm a true fan, and I need to get out of the box and say, no. If I didn't see a xenomorph, how would I feel? And, if I didn't know about aliens and I didn't see one, would I go see this movie? Does it look scary? Does it sound scary? Yeah, it would. There's no doubt about it. So, Mr. Alvarez, do not put any xenomorphs. Don't show us anything in that trailer of the creature. Show us some sick shit. So, show us what you show us in your trailers, but don't show us the full frontal. Don't show it. Hold it, man, for that movie. And if you want to do it through the movie, then do it. I mean, Alien Covenant, of course. I'm going to cover that. Let's go fucking stay on point with Romulus. That's what it is, because that's a whole nother live stream, everyone. The Alien franchise. That's a whole nother damn video the Real Ram reviewer can make. I'll tell you that. Nice little documentary, if you want to call it a docu. So yeah, Ridley Scott, 2020. We covered a lot of shit. The Hulu, who's directing it, and the plot. Okay, so the plot is unknown, everyone. Right now for Alien Romulus. Yeah, 2023. The plot is unknown. Guess what, everyone? It doesn't just say unknown. It says under wraps. This plot is under wraps. Yes, like a mummy. They are wrapping this fucker up really airtight and not letting us know, not telling us what the plot is. Now, listen, do we care? Now, if you were, listen, do you care about the plot? Because you know the plot. There's a couple of fucking space astronauts. Here we go. Here's one right now. Hello, Casey here. Whatever, I don't know. She is gonna be an astronaut or what have you, a cargo person. You can see here she's in a looks like a foreign aircraft. Look at the Chinese writing on the walls here. So if this is a real picture from the set, you can really decipher a lot. So she's in a cargo. She's on someone else's ship. Maybe she was picked up. She crashed. Something happened. She's picked up by another ship, and guess what? There's something on board, or they're after something, or like that. The plot, well, so you say, was it important? No, of course not, because you're just going to run into xenomorphs. That's the plot, everyone. That is Alien Romulus. There is no futuristic teleportation or no Prometheus where you're looking for engineers and the source of life and the key codes and all that shit. There's nothing like that. There's no shit to bog you down, to bore you, to confuse you. No fake marketing as far as I'm concerned with this movie, because no false marketing with this film, because you got Mr. Fede Alvarez, and he's just going to fucking tell you straight up. He's going to be a horror guy, and that's what he is. And he's more than that to me. He's more of a scare guy as well. And he's more of someone who's serious, who takes this, he gives you a serious story, and he'll give you that twist. We had the twist in Don't Breathe. Crazy fucking twist. Didn't see it coming. It was already bad enough being in a house, and he made it even worse. So Mr. Alvarez can make this shit worse in space. That's what I'm saying. He could do Don't Breathe in space, no guns, holding, there's Angela Manzella with the emoji membership. Look at you going 2 months on, I believe, showing that red emoji. Look at you, the blasted badge for 2 months. Oh, Angela, how are you? Thank you for the hello with the real viewer face. I'm just audio right now, no video. Sorry to disappoint the viewers, but that's the way it is. We're focusing on Alien Romulus, Angela, but I really thank you for the blasted badge. 2-month member, Angela. I love you here. We love you, everyone. Thank you. Support or not, it doesn't matter. Real River loves you all, and he hopes you get benefit out of this fucking stream to either see this movie or not see it. Because that's the thing here. We're doing the pros and cons, and I will respond to Angelo actually with the emoji face. Let's do this one. The I don't know how this movie's going to turn out face. There we go. How's that, Angela? I don't know how this movie's going to turn out, but get your membership, get those emojis, and get the badges. Show your support and show your fucking love. I will recognize. I always recognize, and I love it, and I appreciate it. Never disappointing when it comes to your streams. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Usually I do video or I'm doing, something like that. I'm going to put video in again, but I want to focus on audio. I want to throw back to the good old YouTube days where we focus on actual films and actual facts. And so, that's what they're trying to do here with Romulus. They're bringing in Feedy, man. And like I said, you put Scott's name on the poster. You put Ridley Scott all over in the trailer even. I want to see, him fading in with, executive produced by Ridley Scott, original creator of the Alien series. He's given his blessing. Let's fucking use his name. Use Ridley Scott's name. He's coming out with Gladiator 2 soon. Come on, motherfucker. Use his name. Blow that shit up. And, get us, that credibility. Dominic, Charlie member for a month. Hey, Dominic. And with the emoji. Yes, he responds with that emoji face. Right, Dominic? What are we going to expect here from Alien Romulus? I don't know. That's the face we're giving it. Use his name. Yes, with the gun. With the pulse rifle. We're calling it the pulse rifle emoji for that membership. But Dominic, thank you for becoming a member recently. I love it. He's got the 1 month. Angela's got the 2. You can tell by the colors there. That's how we do it with the blasted badges. But thank you for tuning in, Dominic. And so we're going to use his name to bring in these viewers, because why would you use Ridley Scott's name to bring in people that already know about Mr. Scott and Alien? You wouldn't do that. So you're using Ridley Scott because he's so hot right now, man. He's got that Gladiator 2 coming out. Motherfuckers know his name. They're going to say, okay, he's in, even us that know him. I love you, man. I love you too, Dominic. Thank you. Love you, Dom. Love is a big supporter of the channel. I love that face. Yes, the Macaulay Culkin Home Alone face. I'm going to respond back to you, Dom. Yes! Because that's what we do, baby. I love the support, and I will always give you support here at the Real Rant Reviewer channel. No doubt about it. So let's just get it. Romulus, like I said, 2023. Are they going to release it, everyone, in 2023? Who fucking knows? I believe they will. It will come out on Hulu, because it's Hulu, so they're going to come on a streaming service. They're going to come out quick, and I believe it's going to be around October. I don't have any facts on that. Don't hold me to that. Check the internet yourself, but I'm just spitballing here off the previous Alien franchises and how they went and how this movie is here just by the poster art and what I briefly read scanning on the internet. But, I just really wanted to get the meat and bones of Alien, Romulus, and that's what we had to do. We had to take the director, the writers. I don't give a fuck about no writers. It's all fucking Eddie and that Feedy, and that's what it's gonna be here. We're gonna feed me the good shit, Mr. Feedy. You best believe me, Mr. Feeny. So Romulus, like I said, now the plot. Get back to the plot, Real Rant Viewer. The plot is under wraps. That's what I'm talking about, under wraps. But there's no reason to hold the plot under wraps. We know what's going to happen, like I specified before. But Hulu has a promising thing here. Now, listen, they had the Hellraiser, all right? Let's talk about that. That's another movie I did like from Hulu. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Check my channel. The Real Reviewer has a rant review on Hellraiser 2022, I believe. Check it out. It is on my channel, but it was not a bad Hellraiser, man. And, other hardcores of the Hellraiser will say, yeah, it was. Jonathan Andrews says, I agree with everything you're saying. Rants. I just feel like you are so real. You're not afraid to be honest. Jonathan Andrew, thank you for coming on, checking out the live stream and listening. Yes, I try to be honest, even if it's to a detriment to me. That is okay, because I can sleep at night, and so can you, with knowing the truth. I agree with everything. Thank you. Either way, if you disagree, Jonathan, it's okay. I would like to know why, and we could discuss it. But thank you for agreeing. And yes, real is hard to come by. I'll tell you that. REEL. So thank you, Jonathan. Really love the support here. So good thing I did this during the day, isn't it? Yeah, it is daytime. You can't see, but it is daytime. Just drinking some Xenomorph blood, some acid here. Getting that acid back into my body. So yeah. That's what I wanted to cover on Romulus, Aliens, Romulus 2023. But I covered a lot of positive in this stream. You could tell by that. I think the first 30 minutes here, we're 30 minutes in, I covered the positive. You see here, the new Alien film begins filming in February 2023, everyone. So yeah. Go see that. How long are they going to be filming this movie? Not 6 months, people. You're dealing with a lot of CGI, I bet. Mr. Alvarez isn't stupid. I mean, he's going to do it the cheap way and the fast way, which is going to do CGI. And that's a big part. Marchese family, 2-month badge. Hello, blasted badge. Hi. Hello, Marchese family. Thank you. Love you here at the channel. I love seeing you. How is the family? How is everybody doing? Uh, Yes, I will give you the face. I got to get more emojis, more memberships, more emojis unlocked. Come on, everybody. Get the fucking shit going so we can get these emojis unlocked. But yeah, so thank you, Marchese family, for tuning in, for saying hi, for dropping in. I love the support. You got to have support, people. If you don't have support, then what are you good for? No, seriously, get that support. Love the support. So yeah, I love the blasted badge. Love it. So probably look at this fucking this alien. Look at this this is like an ancient alien. This might be from from the movie. I mean, that should be right. Romulus. Look at this shit. Nothing like I've ever seen before. So Alvarez has a lot of vision. He has a lot of creativity. I believe he does, but he's going to rely a lot on CGI. I believe that's a big mistake. I know it's cheap. I know it's the way to go these days. Marchese family says, we are good here. Thank you so much. How are you? Loving the stream. It's so creepy. Yes. Thank you, Marchese family. I hope you're all well there. How are you all? Hope you're good. Thank you so much for the membership and keeping it going for 2 months. Damn. I'm fucking so shocked and surprised. I love the support. So creepy. Yes, indeed. This is so creepy. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, Marchese family. We're staring at an ancient fucking killing machine. Maybe this is an artifact they'll find. Maybe this is something they find on this planet that they maybe crash land on. I don't want to see that, everyone. What do you want to see? Leave a comment down below on this plot. It's under wraps right now, but what would you like to see as the plot? I think that's a big thing here. You got to have a good plot to have a good twist, to make it make sense. So what do you think about the plot? Leave a comment down below, everyone, or during the live chat, whatever. I will come back to this thread, to this video, constantly. I'll be like a fucking xenomorph all over the shit. I'll be like a face hugger on this live stream, looking at it daily to see the comments and respond to them if I haven't covered it already in the audio. So yeah. I will. Or just to say, hey, what's up? Yes, definitely. Angela Manzella with the blasted badge for 2 months says, I agree with Johnny's boys. Rant is awesome. Always very real. Thank you. I agree with Johnny boys as well. But thank you, Angela. Love the support here at the channel. You're always so supportive. I just so appreciate it. So listen. Let's get into that, the plot. What would you like to see this plot? Marchese says, yes, yes. What would you like to see for the plot here? Of course, this is from Alien Covenant, this alien. And that was one of the greatest. That's how they got me to watch Alien Covenant, people, was Mr. Franco, I heard. And this fucking picture on the poster, on the trailer. Oh, what false marketing that was, everyone. Because you really get a shitty xenomorph that I have up here. I'll point it out if I catch it, but it is so shit. So, yeah. We'll go to the plot. Let me know in the comments what you think the plot's going to be. I will come back to this video. I have to check it out. I have to see it. And let me know what you guys think. But like I said, when you're dealing with plot, you don't have to have much. Jonathan Andrews says, ha, Johnny boy, really? Lots of less thanks, I think. Oh man. There's some Alien vs. Predator AVP happening in the chat right now. Let me everybody, let's calm down because I got the pulse rifle, okay? The real reviewer, Jonathan and Angela, I got the pulse rifle. All right. No, I love it. Let's have the discussion. Let's do this. I don't give a damn. Let's beef in the chat over Alien Romulus. But Alien Romulus, like I said, this is an untitled, this is what you get here, the untitled Alien film. So they're calling it an untitled Alien film. I'm not sure why it's called Romulus then. Is that just a concept for the new movie? But they should have it as Romulus, man. That was so fucking good. The untitled Alien film. So they didn't really title it yet. Oh, Mr. Alvarez needs to get on that title and just get the Romulus going, baby. It's making me smile every time I think of it. What do you guys think in the chat about the Romulus title? Dominic Charlie dead. Just kidding. I agree with Johnny Boy too. Thank you. Try to keep it real here at the channel. Thank you, Dominic, for the 1 month membership. You are the bomb. Everyone here, membership or not, love you. Thank you for joining. But what do you think about that title, Alien Romulus? Everyone, do you think that Romulus should be used or should it be something else? Do you think the Romulus will bring in viewers out of the Alien franchise? We know it's going to bring people in. So yeah, Fede Alvarez here, distributed on Hulu, untitled sci-fi, of course, action, fiction horror here, science fiction, sci-fi horror. all day for Mr. Alvarez, serving as a standalone installment. And it's the 7th mainline installment and 9th film overall in the Alien franchise. Love you too, says Angela. Hey, love you too, Angela. Angela. Yeah, thank you for the 2-month badge there, too. I love saying that. I will always fucking represent and point those out in the chat live anytime or in the comments. If I see it, the emojis, the badges, I will fucking point you out because I love you to death, and I want to kiss you on the cheek. So Alien Romulus, that's what it should be called. They're saying it's untitled, blah, blah, blah. And a standalone installment, and it has to be a standalone installment. I was thinking that, well, who cares if it's in the line of Prometheus or in the line of other fucking movies? I mean, and that fact might bring in, guys, a standalone installment is not going to bring Weaver back for a cameo. That is a done wrap. If they do bring her back, she won't be playing Ripley. But here's the alien here from, I believe, Covenant. Look at this fucking shit. Piece of shit, CGI, doggy-looking, fucking normal head. You know, you see sea creatures like this shit, you know? Look at this fucking thing. So corny. This could be done practical if someone in the suit would have been... This is CGI, everyone. I don't know why they did CGI. Get a guy in a suit, pay him $50, put the suit on, and walk around on his fucking all fours. You could have had something way scarier. Yeah, it would have looked probably more scarier. Fuck yeah. Angela Menzel says, are you a single father with the eyes and the gun face? Well, that's a little personal question, but, you know, I'm a father of the Rant reviews, Angela. That's what I am. But, yes, I do have little seedlings somewhere around here. But, you know, it's really quiet now. So I made myself a soundproof room at the moment. But, yes. So thank you, Angela, for the inquiry. But this is more about Alien Romulus. Maybe I'll save that for another, like, roasted chat where you guys can roast me in the chat. Boom, roasted, you know? So, like I said, you gotta have, this is a standalone film, so you're not gonna have Sigourney Weaver making a cameo. If she's not playing herself. So people that know Alien say, oh, it's Sigourney in the theater. They might do that. You know, I mean, you think about it. You're in the theater, you're not expecting Sigourney Weaver at all, and you get her. And she's not playing Ridley. She's playing some kind of AI robot or some shit, or some kind of person, some kind of who gives a fuck. You just be like, oh shit, that's Sigourney Weaver. A lot of people go like that. You know, the love face from Angela there. Oh yeah, I'll have to respond back. Will I do the thumbs down on her? Let's see, I'll do the thumbs down on you, Angela. All right, the real review is just teasing. I'm just teasing. I'm sorry. I was just playing with Angela. You know, we're getting lighthearted here during the stream. Hopefully, Angela doesn't cancel her membership after that. Angela's going to cancel her membership, everyone. Oh, please don't. No, okay, the real reviewer wants to talk about that, though. Thank you, Angela, though. Love you. You know that. I'm just playing, just joking with you, Xenomorph style. So, standalone film. And that's good news. I believe that is good news. I don't want to connect it to any stupid shit. I just want it to stand alone on its own. I want to judge it on its own. I want to watch it on its own. And that's where Eddie gets the freedom. See, Mr. Alvarez will have the freedom to write a good story and do a twist. And that's why it's a standalone installment. That might have been a thing in the contract for Mr. Alvarez to step on or agree to be a director. A stipulation, so to speak, a parameter that he would have his own standalone film and not have to go off the mainline story or connect it to Covenant or Prometheus or any of the aliens previous to that. So that's what's really cool. I think he's smart like that. I think he signed on and made that a stipulation. He talked to Mr. Scott and the studio and said, listen, I will not sign on and said to a standalone fucking installment of Aliens, and that's how it's gonna be. And if you don't, I'm going to release the Xenomorphs on you. And that's what's up. They didn't want no David Lynch shit, everyone. They didn't want no, Alien 3 problems. Do they? Maybe the studio learned from that back in 92. I'm sure they did. We didn't want no fucking director issues and conflicts. So they just gave Mr. Alvarez the freedom to just standalone installments. He can write anything he wants. He can write a story, twist it, and fucking do it brilliantly. I do believe in Mr. Fede Alvarez. We have to. Do you believe in Hulu? Of course not. You don't believe in Hulu. But Hulu is just a distributor. That's all I'm talking about. Hulu is just a distributor. Now, they're making movies. You want to say who's putting money into these films and then saying it's a Hulu original? Fine. They're investing their money that they make, from good movies on their streaming service. Yeah, right. I get the truth. They do, yeah, to make original movies, to make their own money, to make more of a profit, because obviously not making much off these movies that are already good, that are not theirs. Dominic Charlie said, one of my members says, lots of laughs. My guy Rant is getting hit on while on the job. Yo! No, it's all right. Don't mind the hitting. I don't mind the talking and the personal talk. I'll just have to save that for another chat, everyone. That's all. I want to stay on Romulus, you know what I mean? 2023? Question mark. But thank you, Dominic. Yes, I love the stream. I agree with you so much. Thank you, Dominic. Yes, it's hard to get across points and thoughts, but I just do this as one fluent fucking thought, and that's how it comes out. And I'll run it back, months from now, Dominic, and all the viewers out there, and I'll run this back when this movie comes out and see where I was wrong, where I was right, and give props to where I wasn't right, or not give props and say, listen, I was right here, but I want to see where I was wrong, mainly to improve upon my vision and be more open to these movies and directors and studios. And, I want to do that. I want to let them into my heart. I want to trust them. We want to trust them as the viewers. And the Real Rant viewer wants you to know to trust these fuckers or not. That's why we're breaking this fucking alien Romulus 2023 down. Question mark, because I don't know if he's going to be called Romulus, right? Or it's going to come out in 2023. We don't know with movies, especially with the alien movie. But like I said, tone down the comedy. Alvarez here, Fidi, to me, he's not known for comedy, which I like. He doesn't put comedy moments in his films. Don't Breathe does not have comedy moments. Name one fucking comedy moment in Don't Breathe, please. You won't. 2016's Don't Breathe, I believe. You can't. Jonathan Andrews, this is going to be a stupid movie. Oh, and he has oh, wow. Yeah, Jonathan, that's another point. Let's cover that real quick. Will this be a stupid movie? The Real Rant viewer is going to be honest with you guys. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, everyone listening, Jonathan, Dominic, Angela, the Marchese family, everyone that fucking is here or not going to be here or is going to be here after the stream. All right, who's going to be listening to this after the fact? I want to tell you, Jonathan Andrew has a point. This might be a stupid CGI-filled, CGI mess with xenomorphs, like we got in Covenant, like we got in Prometheus. Little scurrying around face huggers on the floor, CGI'd. All CGI, and guns being pulled out by the millions. That girl we saw pulling out a shotgun and blasting the xenomorph. All tough and shit, badass. Like, boom, I blew his head off, fuck you. It could turn into that. She could turn into Vasquez, everyone, from Aliens, 1986. This could happen. Yeah, it is, man, Jonathan Andrews. Just come on, like, what the fuck, Ugh, Jonathan, now you got me in a mood, Jonathan. Jonathan has the Real Rant reviewer fucking in a mood. If they do that, Jonathan, to this franchise again, I'm telling you, I will smash Hulu. Listen, everyone, if this fucking movie comes out on Hulu is a piece of shit CGI blast from the past fucking mess, CGI, shitty humor, if there's any fucking comedy, if there's any CGI massives, look at this fucking Xenomorph CGI bullshit. Looks like my grandmother when she gets up in the morning without her morning cup of coffee. That's what it looks like. She's squatting down looking for her fucking glasses in the morning without her cup of coffee. You guys, don't you do it, Jonathan. Don't you ever fucking put that into this stream. No. Thank you for putting this stream. This could be a shitty movie. It could remind us of Covenant. It could remind us of the CGI mess. Like Alien 3. Alien 3 had a lot of CGI fucking Xenos. Dominic says, nah, I think it'll be good. One month member with the emoji face. Yes. Like I said, we did early in the stream name the reasons why I think this movie's going to be good, but we didn't get on the negative. So you're right, John. Let's stay on the negative. Dominic, I like that you're going to love this movie. I will too. I'm going to like it already. I like the title. Now, if they change the title on us, I'm going to fucking shit on it. Isn't that about it? But let's move on to like, the negative. All right? And then we'll cut this shit off like a xenomorph. I'll fucking just, acid. Just throw acid on me after this. I'll melt. All right. So if it's shit, all right, should they use the acid blood more and make that more of a weapon? They didn't use the acid blood, like at all to me in Covenant or Prometheus, everyone. Of course, Ridley Scott was trying to get off of his creation creature, just like Carpenter was trying to get off of his Halloween Michael Myers creation, and just like Sean Cunningham was trying to get off the Friday the 13th creating Jason monster. They all want to give up the monster, everyone, because they created a monster, and they just feel like it's not their art. That is something they weren't aiming to create. And that's what happens here. Sometimes things are created whether you're aiming for it or not. know, it's just like in a whirlwind brainstorm, and some things are good and some things aren't. You know, you throw the shit out and you keep the good. So that's what happened with their work. It was dissected, their work. Their movies were dissected, and what was good was taken out and built upon. And that's what they hate, because what their original idea was not what's built upon. It's not what's being carried on as a legacy, is it? So their original idea is fucked up, and it's not their own idea. So that's where they get angry. And that's where they see it happening, and they let it go for the money, or they don't let it go for the money, and they just hold off, like Scott did, like Carpenter did, like Cunningham did, or they take the beast out completely, everyone, of their movies. And this is what we might have in Alien. But of course, we're not going to have it, because just by the poster art and by the title, I mean, and then the director, Mr. Alvarez, is not going to let that slide. You know, he's gonna, this is his standalone film, everyone. This is in the hands of fucking Fede Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez, UFC bare knuckle. That's just, Eddie Alvarez got this good hands here with Eddie, the king of underground Alvarez, bare knuckle champion. No, it's Fede Alvarez, excuse me. He deserves that fucking credit. This guy's put some work in, man. He has put some work in. You know, he comes out with The Evil Dead, 2003, Don't Breathe. I mean, come on, everyone. Those two movies alone. I mean, Don't Breathe alone. So the negative here is really, man, the gamble is high. Obviously, you know, Hulu, like I said, it's just a distributor, people. So they're just distributing the film. Don't think that Hulu is going to put in their fucking 2 cents to what is good and what's bad with the Alien franchise. Will they? Nah, man, that's not going to happen. So you have Fede Alvarez. You got the distribution by Mr. Hulu himself. And like I said, you got the young cast here. Young cast, like, it could go either way. It's a coin flip, like I mentioned. And they do have a couple screenshots here from the film with a face hugger holding a fucking, a little face hugger. And it's cool, it's practical, obviously. But you do have the girl here, I believe, from Dora the Explorer, Isabella Merced. She is in the film. And Kaylee Spaney, that's who we're seeing there. That chick there, but Isabella Merced is in this film. I think she'll be leading the cast. She's from Dora the Explorer. Check her out. And there's obviously young faces, unknown faces. I don't like that. I don't like that they're backed with with people we don't know. I don't know. I need 1 or 2 people I know to carry me through. The plot is under wraps, everyone, of course. No synopsis is out yet, and not information is being released. I think they want to keep this really hush-hush. I don't know why. Whatever. So Romulus 2024, yeah, probably releasing 2024. Shoot it this whole fucking year, and then you know, edit the shit for a couple months, and then throw it out on Hulu in 2024. But Alien Romulus, don't call it Alien 5. I mean, do you like saying Alien 5? Everyone, leave a comment. What do you think about this damn title? Romulus is so good. Don't go Alien 5 Romulus. Just go Alien Romulus. And it looks like Fede, like I said, he's putting work in this whole year to get this done. And he's going to be coming out with a plot synopsis soon. A lot more information throughout the months. But I want to just wait in advance so I know for myself, you know, what I said and what I didn't say previous to everything being released. And I don't want to educate myself too much on maybe false information that's already out there that doesn't come to fruition like I already have with Romulus. My name is called Romulus. So there we go. And I wanted to cover just the previous Aliens movies a little bit because it has a lot to do with this film. Now, Mr. Alvarez has a lot of studying to do. Mr. Alvarez has a lot of sifting through the weeds to get to the wheat. You know, he has to crush a lot of grapes to get to that juice. And I'm telling you, man, he's got to look through Alien. He's got to look through... Fuck Aliens, bro. Fuck Aliens. Skip through fucking Aliens. Obviously, you don't do anything they fucking did except for putting good names to your fucking movie. I mean, you know, you think about Aliens back in '86. They had Paxton, they had Bean, they had Weaver. It was just like bringing back, of course, it's Terminator friends from Mr. Cameron, so from the Terminator films. It's kind of like bringing back legacy characters, or not legacy characters, but movies nowadays that bring back these characters, these actors and actresses we know from certain films and put them in different films. And you know, we're like, whoa, well, we got respect for them. Kind of like Denzel Washington. A little bit like that, when he goes in The Equalizer, he goes in Fences, he could do it all, you know. But really with Cameron, it's well-known faces back then in the 80s, everyone, because Terminator's hot. You know, shit is hot for Cameron. He's fucking on fire in the late 80s. So, yeah, aliens, don't do anything they did with the fucking rifles and shooting and killing and all these 100,000 xenomorphs and all that shit. Okay, skip that. Alien 3, yeah, you want to take some things in Alien 3. Cinematography, production, the mood, the environment, the creepiness of that shit. Showing the xenomorphs rarely. Don't use CGI xenomorphs. Horrible for Alien 3. You can see a couple of scenes, definitely, more than a handful, when these xenomorphs are CGI crawling through this corridor. It's terrible. Fucking shit. So, and if you're going to do practical, obviously, guys, you can't do it from far away because it'll be more expensive and more harder to do with the pupperization. So whatever, you want to bring it close in for close-up shots, just like Alien 3 did. I believe that probably Lynch right there, man. It's something up with that movie. Obviously, we know all about that history, but that's in another stream. But yeah, so something is up there. So we go to the Alien 3, and of course you go to Alien Resurrection, which is totally threw shit out the window, and we're just, basing upon Sigourney Weaver trying to bring you in a couple bucks, which they did. Horrible fucking movie, horrible effects, again, CGI xenomorphs. And let's see, what do you go to after that? Oh my god, this fucking franchise. So this franchise, man, it hasn't been the same, bro, since the first. This is one of the rarest franchise. This is a strange one to cover, it's a strange one. So we don't know what to expect. Just like Jonathan Andrews said in the chat earlier, this could be complete shit. Complete shit. So it is such a coin toss, isn't it? But I do believe, and like I said, I named the reasons why. So Prometheus, yeah. So after Alien Resurrection, Alien movie does not come out for a long fucking time, everyone. A long time. Oh shit, a long time. I mean, over 8 years or some shit, though. I don't know, guys. 6 years, something like that. It's a long fucking time. Oh, longer. 10 fucking years. I don't know, everyone. 10 or 12 fucking years. 2012 is Prometheus. And, of course, they kill them. They get away from the xenomorphs completely. It's not even an alien movie to me. It's really not. And then you go to Covenant in 2017, 5 years later. They bring back the xenomorphs. They probably heard from the people, the audience, the real people all out there, all of you listening right now. They heard from you that they need the xenomorphs back. And fuck off with Ridley Scott and trying to kill the beast. So, yeah. They come out with Covenant. They kill Franco, of course, and they do more stupid-ass xenomorphs. Stupid-looking, all CGI, too much of it. Facehuggers aren't scary. Crazy shaking bullshit we've seen. Same plot shit they carry over from Prometheus, trying to do that, but add in aliens. So there. So that's the franchise for you in a whole. And it's going to be, so it's 2017, and now here we are in 2023. They're already shooting this movie. This movie's going to be made, everyone. It's being made. So... whether you like it or not, it's coming out. Whether you like it being on Hulu or not, it's coming out on Hulu. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be out on Hulu. So, yeah, we covered a lot about Alien Romulus 2023. Like I said, it's even going to be called that, but we're sticking to that. I want to do this live stream way in advance so that when we come back to it months later and we say, Real Rant Viewer, you are a wrong son of a bitch. You are a wrong person. And I'll say, well, I was wrong this time, but no, maybe I'll say I was right. We never know when it comes to these movies. We just never know. So I want everyone to take care out there. I want everyone to know if you see a xenomorph, oh gosh, don't cut its head off because it's got acid blood. But no, really though, if you're going to see Romulus, let me know in the comments down below. Will you go out and see Romulus? Not even go out, you can see it on Hulu. Will you sign up to Hulu just to see Alien Romulus if you're an Alien fan? If you're not an Alien fan or don't know shit about it, will you see this movie, period, based upon the trailer or the xenomorph pictures? Or what will you see this movie based upon? Creepiness or just the name itself, Alien? Let me know in the comments down below. What is your thoughts on Alien Romulus 2023, 2024? Who cares? When is it coming out? Really soon, hopefully. Eddie's at the helm, guys. So let's see what he's... Eddie. Feedy. Feedy's at the helm. I love how I ended like that. Feedy at the helm. So let's see what happens. Thanks, everyone, for the comments and for the love, for the memberships, anything. The likes, subscribes. I love you all. And we'll see you soon. I'm telling you, there's plenty more movies to come out, plenty more movies to cover. And this is just one of them, Alien Romulus.